Video footage relayed on television brought to the surface the violence that had been bubbling below the radar in Zimbabwe. Supporters and aspirants in the volatile district engaged in fist fights, while in Michana, a trigger-happy police officer sent crowds scampering for safety as he shot at them. In Intungamo, a district internal security officer suspected of stealing ballot papers escaped the wrath of those baying for his blood. However, there is cogent evidence that the party could have been insulated from such shambolic polls had it taken heed of the findings of a report authored by a 7-member committee chaired by Wakiso woman MP Rosemary Seninde. The committee, which was appointed on the backdrop of NRM primaries of 2010 that were fraught by irregularities, majorly blamed on the former Secretary General Mama Mbabazi, suggested among its recommendations that the party contracts a service provider to print, distribute, and deliver polling materials to avoid delays in the polling process and make it more transparent. That the party procures 112 computers with all the necessary IT backup data, devices, and accessories, and put each of these at the district offices of the NRM. That the universal adult suffrage system of voting possesses organizational, logistical, and management challenges due to its massive intake of voters. That voting materials be delivered a day prior to the elections to avoid polling delays. Elections should start at 8 a.m. and close at 4 p.m. and results be handed to the agents by 6 p.m. That the party provides 100% funding to the approved budget of an independent electoral commission to avoid gaps and delays in the voting process. Despite these recommendations, the party still conducted the polls using a paper register instead of a computerized register as had been suggested. The party also packaged and delivered its own polling materials. By the morning that NTV visited the NRM offices, the over 10.5 million ballot boxes had not yet reached the polling centers they were meant to be delivered at. The universal adult suffrage system that had been suggested for review also came with its own challenges. NRM's Deputy Electoral Commission Chairperson, John Chijaji, told NTV that they were held back by the time to implement all recommendations of the Seninde report.
Seninde report, we adopted most of the recommendations on nomination fee, on time of voting and start and close, on many other things regarding the organization of the election. Of course, you couldn't do it 100% for it.
He defied his critics, claiming the electoral body, despite the glitches, had done better than his predecessors.
I think mistakes are made when a process starts. Mistakes cannot be found when a process has not started. So the process starts, we have seen mistakes, we are correcting mistakes. But overall, Electoral Commission has done far better than any election which NRM has had.
Yet the magnitude of what transpired in the primaries and whether Tanga is right or not will only begin to manifest when those who feel they were cheated in the polls seek to contest as independents. Raymond Mujuni for NTV.